I used to be broke as a joke, now I'm having whatever I like. I still been fighting my demons, it's been one hell of a fight. I'm tired as hell, but I swear that I never get tired of trying. I'm cool as a wind, but I still can't let that nigga cross my line. Fuck what you heard, I don't care who you are. Came from the dirt, now I shine like a star. Ask how I'm doing, I'll tell you I'm fine. Look in my eyes, you can tell that I'm lying. Never thought that I would make it this far. I sing my little song as I play a guitar. Was writing this song and I ran out of time.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 773 Josh, and I am back with another video. So for those that are just now tuning into my channel, you guys, I decided to make a complete channel refresh, just to really start fresh. Before I first started out YouTube, posting sneaker videos, pranks, public interviews, stuff like that, which was cool, but I transitioned into a different lifestyle. I was just working and just looking to have fun on YouTube within the meantime. But I'm currently right now a full-time entrepreneur and investor. So I just felt like me making a shift in my content to giving you guys game, giving you guys value on what it is that you guys could do to get the financial success that you guys desire, or even be able to watch the journey of myself. That's exactly what I decided that I wanted to do with my channel. So what I want to go ahead and do, since I just made the last video that I uploaded was a channel welcome, breaking down exactly what my channel is going to consist of. If you guys didn't watch that video, there should be an eye either right here or right there. I don't be knowing the left or the right versus YouTube. So if it was like this, it'd be like this. So over here, there should be an eye, right? I might be wrong, but it's gonna be an eye that'll pop up that'll let you guys know that you can watch my last video. So what I do recommend is watching that video, then coming back to this video. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the title of this video is why I started investing. And this is a question that I get a lot because a lot of people knew me before I started investing, and I'm gonna be honest, me stepping into the investing space changed me changed me drastically, and it's not because of the money that I made or what. As I started to surround myself around different type of people, that's probably one of the biggest things. I started to think different, and because of me thinking different, I started doing different things. I started reading books, started really educating myself and furthering my knowledge, and just visualizing the millionaire version of me. And so every single day I wake up and my goal is to step into that version of myself every single day. So that may be not using as much profanity, that may be not going to every single party, that may be so it's just me really just evolving. I look like, opposed to me changing for the worse, I feel like I really just evolved. But to give you guys that understanding of where it started for me, growing up, you guys, I'm from the south side of Chicago. I grew up watching my family go through a lot of different financial struggles and whatnot, to where at a very, very young age, I was always like looking to hustle. I was always looking to grind. I was always looking to get some money. And so I did a lot of different things. I used to cut grass with my grandfather. I used to find things around the house, sell it, buy things from my friends and sell it for even more to somebody else. And that then got me into fixing iPhones. So that was like my biggest hustle that allowed me to make a lot of money. Going into high school, I didn't have an iPhone, so I went off eBay, bought an iPhone. The iPhone came broken, so I bought some tools and taught myself how to fix iPhones. Then I started offering that as a service to people that I went to school with, because I started noticing everybody in the hallway had a broken phone. So I'm like, if I could fix everybody's phone, I could make a lot of money. And that's what I started to do. And so I took that money that I was making from fixing iPhones. I was charging like $60 for an iPhone 5 screen to be fixed, and I was charging like $120 for like an iPhone 6 at the time. And I think the 7s came out a little bit after that, and I was charging like almost $200 for the 7 screens. So I was making very good money. And at the time, for me, I was going into high school. It didn't have a lot of drip, didn't have a lot of clothes, shoes, stuff like that. So I started using that money buying clothes and shoes. And then I started getting into sneaker YouTube. And sneakers have always been something that I desired and wanted, but it wasn't something that my parents was just able to give consistently. So, well, not even consistently, but I never really had the newest Jordans. My dad kept me freshly. I had some D-Ways when I was younger, some Jordan D-Ways. They was raw. Then other than that, the next pair of best shoes that I had was like some Nike ID shoes that I got in junior high. I actually still got those shoes, but when it came down to it, I started realizing like, okay, I'm getting some money up. I could really get in the shoe game for real. Then I started like thinking about it like, okay, this is another way to where I could be making more money as well. So I started buying and reselling shoes on Facebook, trading shoes, and I was always looking to get the upper hand in any chance, any deal. I go buy one shoe. Then with that one shoe, like my goal is to get two shoes so I could probably charge more for each shoe individually than what I would have got for that just that one shoe. And so I was just always like trying to get the upper hand, upper hand, upper hand, upper hand. And I did that so much to where I was able to build up some decent money to where I was able to start getting the newest Jordans that was coming out on the weekends. It was typically Fridays, I believe, and then they changed it to Saturdays. But the new drops, I started picking up those, and then I really started plugging, you guys. Like, I'm talking about worldwide. I'm a junior, senior in high school, selling shoes, sending it to people in Europe, sending shoes all over. I had an Instagram page, and it was doing very good for me. But I look back now at, the grown adult age that I'm at, and I touched a lot of money in high school, y'all. And I think back about it, and I'd be like, yo, bro, like, how was I touching all this money? It was from selling shoes, but it was like, where did the money go? Me at that age, I just wanted to do stuff for my family and take care of myself as well. So I was buying all these shoes, flipping them, and then buying my parents' shoes, buying my parents' clothes, putting gifts under the Christmas tree. And that was like fulfilling to me. But I realized as I got out of high school, like, all right, bro, you got to figure something out. You got to really get some money and put it to use to get further. And so getting out of high school, I bought my first car at the age of 19. When I bought my car, I started realizing that I had more responsibilities and stuff like that. I got my first job before getting my car. I got two jobs before getting my car. I got a job at Foot Locker, a job at Menards. While I was working at Menards, I'm like, yo, look, I need to hurry up and get this car. I'm trying to get out of Menards. And so also within that process, you guys graduating high school, I built two houses in high school. So after high school, I was looking to get into this union program for like it was an apprenticeship program. So I was gonna, jump out of high school. It's like trade school pretty much, but I was gonna get paid while learning and whatnot. And so that was the game plan. But I knew for a fact that I couldn't be dependent upon my parents to pick me up, drop me off. So I'm like, I gotta get this car ASAP. My mom just crashed the car that we was pretty much sharing. And then pretty much I got my car. Now the responsibility started to hit. And once those responsibilities started to hit, I was doing good with it. I had Menards. That was decent income. I was making about $10.30. Then on top of that, I was making money selling shoes. But I jumped the gun on another job opportunity, quit Menards. That junk didn't work out for me. I was there for like 3 days. Then, in the process, also, I was doing DoorDash and Instacart, so I was making good side hustle money with that too. But I jumped the gun on this another job opportunity. Job didn't work out. It was very weird. I was the only employee. I thought he had a group of employees. We was working out of his garage. It was crazy. I quit that job. And after I quit that job, I was pretty much dependent upon sneakers, DoorDash, Instacart, and that was it. And so I started getting a little uncomfortable because it was like I was barely making it. Like car insurance, $500 a month. Car note, $206 a month. Phone stuff, other bills like Netflix, all of that extra stuff on top of still trying to have fun and live my life, And so that's when I ended up getting that's where I ended up actually looking for a job again. Like I told myself, I was like, yo, I'm like, if I could go without, I'm gonna go without working the job again. I'm gonna try to see if I can get DoorDash, Instacart, reselling shoes, and also I was doing YouTube as well too at the time. I'm like, I could just see if I can get this on and popping. But, I started to really, realize like how hard it was depending upon like DoorDash and Instacart, because it got to the point to where I would have great weeks. I'm talking about make $800 in a week on Instacart, $200 in DoorDash, so making like $1,000 a week. I was doing good, but it was a lot of gas, and then I was also putting a lot of wear on my car, and then it was just like I got tired. Like it got to the point to where like in the beginning, for like the first decent amount of months, I was like getting it. I'm blasting my music, I'm vibing. Then it got to the point where I started dozing, I'm getting tired. I'm just in the car for 15 minutes and I'm already ready to stop. So it was like, I was just doing it too much, I was doing it for months straight. And so I was like, man, I'll probably just go get a job. So I started looking, not for real, I was like fake looking. I forgot I even put in an application for Amazon, and next thing I know, I'm walking in for an interview at Amazon. Got the job like 2 days later, started at Amazon, And while I was working at Amazon, that was like my breaking point because I've never seen myself working at a warehouse. Like, nothing against anybody that work at a warehouse. It's just like, that was just never in my vision. Like, yeah, Josh, you might work at an Amazon warehouse. Like, it's just so, when I first got started, it was like y'all ever had like an out of body experience? Like it was just like, what am I doing here? Like, it just didn't feel right. But went through the orientation and I worked at Amazon for a couple of months. But while I was working there, you guys, I felt like I was giving way more than what I was receiving. Like, I was like coming in, going hard, trying to go ahead and, get that raise, get a better position to where I don't gotta work as hard. And I realized the system of jobs really then. Like, I've been knowing, like, Menards, I was like treated like a kid. Foot Locker, I was working with some immature managers that was like a couple of years older than me. They was having baby daddy drama, all type of stuff. Like, just, and then I wasn't even getting no hours, and then I was getting minimum wage at the time, which was $7.25. So I'm like, yo, bro, this is dead. So it was just like the jobs before. It was just like, it was a little irritating, but Amazon was like real life because I was working side by side next to people's grandmothers, next to people's grandfathers, and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, I cannot, like, this ain't for me. I'm not supposed to be here. So, I was going hard trying to hurry up and level up in some income or something so I could feel better about better about my situation, but it just wasn't happening. So I'm just like, they started giving me pins and stuff, congratulating my work ethic, and I'm sticking them on my vest, and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, why not give me more money on my check? Why not give me a raise? Like, what is the pins about? Like, so I just got fed up, and one day I just started researching, like, what does it really take to become a millionaire? What does it really take to get rich? And I started seeing things talking about invest your money. Started seeing things talking about start businesses. The average millionaire has 7 to 10 streams of passive income, and now I'm Googling passive income, and I just went down an entire loophole to where I started watching videos on trading and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I gotta figure this out because I'm working very, very hard, and my hard work was hardly working. And with investing, I understood that you could be just throw some money into something and they grow. And so I knew for a fact it was nothing for me to make $500, $1,000 off some shoes or just grinding. So it's like, okay, once I do this hard work though, what's next? Like, saving it? Like, that I was barely able to save because it was always stuff coming up. So opposed to me just making money, saving money, stuff coming up to where my saved money is getting spent, I need to be making money, saving money, and have something else that's bringing more money in with me chilling. And that's what I was like longing for. I'm searching, I'm looking, didn't even know where to start. And it wasn't until one of my homies that I seen that was actually trading. I didn't know he was even trading at the time. I actually kind of did. I had an idea, but he moved a lot different than a lot of other people that I seen that was doing it. So I'm just like, and he never hit me up about it, but he was like moving cool with it. So I'm just like, yo, bro, what's that? What you got going on? Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the only person that I see moving like this, and you're not really moving like everybody else. So like, just break it down. Give me the rundown. Tell me how it works. And so he did that, and it was like over an hour-long phone call to where it was like the biggest thing that I got from it was that he seen a vision that I desired. He like, man, I see this as being a way for me to be able to take care of my family, make sure that when I have kids, my kids straight. And I never really heard many people talk about that, you guys. And it's like, I feel like success, you could become successful in a lot of different things. And if you got the right people around you that's motivating, you got the same goals, same vision, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest key to success. It's not really just about, investing is very, very important, but the biggest thing is really just having those people around you that's going to push you through the bad days, and really just keep you motivated and keep you inspired. And so from there, I fell in love with, the vision that he had, and, just overall the things that he was saying that he's seen that investing could do for him. And so from there, that's really what got me into investing, you guys. It wasn't me more so even thinking about the money. It was more so of me seeing an opportunity to finally be able to do more than what anybody was going to give me. No job is going to give you the ability to learn something that could pay you with or without them. Investing, I can make money within the stock market, the foreign exchange market, the crypto markets, just from my knowledge of charts and understanding market structure. And so, I just looked at that as the power and the control that I needed, and the power and control that I always wanted in life. So, You know, that's really why I got into investing, you guys. And as I, been a part of the journey, the wins, the losses, the memories and the experiences, it's just added to it. It's like it just added fuel to the fire, of more of a reason of why I'm glad that I started. You know, my parents are now, in a position to invest. You know, my siblings now are connected to somebody that invests. I never knew anybody in my family or friend group that did invest. So, I knew once I had access to the information and the knowledge and the right type of people, it was up and stuck for everybody around me and my generations to come. So, that is the reason why I started investing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. It was pretty much kind of like a story time. But go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the chat box below what you guys may have related to, or what you enjoy most about my story, and why I personally decided to invest. And if any of you guys are out there, and kind of feel the things that I felt, went through some of those same experiences, and you might feel like investing may be for you. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like investing ain't for nobody in particular. I mean, it's like saying water isn't. I don't really like water. Water ain't for me. You need waters to survive. Investing, if you don't find a way to make your money to work, if you don't find a way for your money to work for you, you're going to have to work to the day that you die. And I'm pretty sure that nobody want to do that. So if that pertains to you, then investing is for you. And all you got to do is just learn it in the most simple and easiest way for you to understand. So, what I want you guys to do, if you're somebody that's looking to learn more, go ahead and check the description box below. You guys will have the ability to fill out a mentorship form to actually work with me personally and actually have access to my community of investors and entrepreneurs. And we could literally help you guys on your investing journey. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Let's get it. We out.
Not alone, they all thought I would fall, but the devil's a liar. My heart is broken to pieces, I'm chasing this feeling, I'm running from demons. I just need to know that I am not alone, I'll always be here for you, and that's on my soul. Broken promises and secrets, these will switch on you just like a season. I just need to know that I am not alone, I ain't saving no, cause I'm stuck to the code. I'm popping these pills like I need them, I am not a human, I feel like a creature. I just need to know that I am not alone, I pop just to get in my mode. You know I got the whole gang with me. Her name's Bree, I just call her Brittany. Cold heart, feeling like a Yeti. They say life's a race and I be flying like Andretti. They don't really want smoke, if they did then they wouldn't speak so